Hello, and welcome to Tech Cubicle on SAP. I'm Daryl Griffiths, and this is my weekly 180 where I spend 180 seconds on the latest techie news that impacts the world of SAP. At the end, I'll pick my favourite to review in a little more detail in the Cubicle. And before I start, I just want to address a concern from the previous episode, where Jumper Day officially started. And this week, it's officially Jumper Week in the UK. I was asked to iron my jumpers, and I am not a believer in this. It will never catch on and should be banned immediately. Jumpers are not for ironing.
Lovely uniform today, by the way.
In my SAP Techie news this week, The Register updates us on Gloucestershire County Council's Rise with SAP project. The article follows the trials and tribulations of an ECC to S4HANA migration project coupled with a move into Rise. With project approval back in 2021, the project hit a number of hurdles, with the latest requiring an additional sum of £7 million due to delays waiting for some missing functionality to be built. The link to the article is in the description down below. UiPath announces its partnership with SAP to bring its automation platform to the SAP Build process automation offering as an SAP solution extension. This integrated solution will allow end-to-end automation across diverse systems, including SAP and non-SAP. One major use case will be simplifying and accelerating the migration to SAP S4HANA Cloud. I've put the link down below, if only someone could let GCC know. A second article from the Register this week reveals a survey from DSAG found only 11% of respondents can easily match the pace of change, including digital transformation, social media, and AI. 59% said they can keep up, and 24% said they cannot. The survey was across 228 CIOs and technology managers. Some other interesting survey results regarding AI are mentioned in the article, which may be interesting to those considering AI adoption in their SAP landscape. The link is down below. Google Cloud is now certified for SAP on SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 15 SP6 for SAP. The certification is for use with SAP HANA and SAP NetWeaver on Google Cloud. The link is down below. In AWS news, the AWS Launch Wizard can now register your SAP systems into AWS Systems Manager for SAP during the deployment process. The article also states that customers can also view the onboarding status of your SAP deployments in the List Deployments page of AWS Launch Wizard for SAP and navigate to Application Manager for SAP to perform management tasks from the Launch Wizard console. The link is down below for the article. I hope they put a comma in next time. Finally, SAP HANA 2 SPS07 Revision 79 Maintenance Revision 1 is released. As a reminder, in Maintenance Revision, the small final number after revision number is only used for minor shipments after the previous revision. They exist to provide fixes for major bugs and for bugs without workarounds. So this means you really need to consider applying this revision if you are or could be impacted by any of the bugs listed. I've put the link to the SAP note 3495932 in the description down below. My favourite item this week is the article from the Register on Gloucestershire County Council's Rise with SAP project. Now, when I say this is my favourite item, it's not quite the correct terminology. It is my favourite frustration is probably more apt. I'm a resident of Gloucestershire, and so I am paying a portion of my council tax money towards this project.
Man, you cannot be serious!
Yes, I'm serious. Here's the council tax leaflet I got this year. Quote, "We have again challenged ourselves on how we can be more efficient to make the money go further for the year ahead, and we have identified more than 23 million in efficiencies and additional income." Yes, £23 million. I can think of something even more efficient that would save a lot more money. The Rise with SAP contract is £7.3 million for a 5-year contract and was kicked off in 2021, with the project officially starting in 2022 and due to go live in December 2023. However, this go-live date slipped to March 2024, then finally in July 2024 the Council suggested the new go-live date of March 2025 and additional funding of £8.75 million was granted. Wait a minute, that's more than the Rise contract is worth. Correct. So that money will be going to run the existing systems and on-premise hardware, plus resourcing the existing project until go-live, although it won't pay for the existing staff being distracted with ad hoc testing requirements and responsibilities, so there will more than likely be costs to the council that will not be directly funded from the granted money. The SAP implementation includes S4HANA Public Cloud, SAP SuccessFactors, Ariba, and SAP Analytics Cloud for financial planning, and I believe this is called Integrated Financial Planning. The initial scope excluded SAP Enable Now, but in March 2024, this year, it was suddenly added as a contract modification at a cost of over £100,000 for a 2-year subscription, plus an extra £45,000 for implementation and support days from SAP. Considering how the project was due to go live in 2024, and only in March 2024 was the project coming to terms with how end users will be trained, it just seems a little short-sighted. But how is that Enable Now cost justified in the long term? If the new S4HANA product is simpler to use than the previous one, Fury, why is there a need for a new tool that costs 50k per year for a capability that didn't exist before? Exactly what he said. Not only do they have the issue of continuing to pay for the on-premise hosting of the old ECC system, but they now also have the problem of needing to keep up with the continuous release cycle of the S4HANA public cloud. This will mean testing and retesting every quarter to make sure the not yet live S4HANA public cloud system is working with the new versions released by SAP in the meantime, plus any rework needed or even adoption of new features that might remove existing enhancements or extensions. Not only retesting the version of S4HANA, but SuccessFactors, Ariba, SAC, and now also Enable Now. This is not an inconsequential amount of effort and will probably be performed by HCL, the implementation partner, at a cost to the council. That is probably where a lot of the 8.75 million is going. Another eyebrow-inducing line from the article by the Register, it said the plan from 2021 was scoped and costed on the basis that the move to cloud-hosted SAP was equivalent to a technical upgrade. Honestly, who sold this system to Gloucestershire County Council? There are rules in the financial industry about selling financial products that are appropriate for the customer and ensuring that the customer understands what they are getting. Maybe critical business software should have similar rules. As always, reference links are in description, drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, bye bye. Jumpers are not for ironing.